What is going on, guys? Welcome to Brad's Parlay of the Day. Today I got a three-leg parlay for Thursday, February 15th, 2024. Here at Pick Dawgz, we drop the most free pick videos out of anyone. So click that subscribe button, drop a like, it helps us out a lot. If you guys want the picks like the best, picks like the most, picks that I bet myself personally, go to pickdawgz.com, click the premium pick section, or click the link in the description of this video. You'll find all my plays there. Man, I love a good parlay. They are fun, but singular straight bets and bankroll management is the way to win money in this game long term. I have to say it in all my videos because that's just how I feel. With that being said, we got a parlay video here. 3 picks, a 3-legger, and man, it's the end of the NBA. It's the end of the NBA season until I think it's next Wednesday, which is kind of crazy. This All-Star weekend kind of snuck up on me. Looks like it'll just be college basketball over the weekend. Good UFC fights as well. So it is what it is, man. I actually like All-Star. I feel like NBA All-Star weekend is the best All-Star sport. Dunk contest, it's lacked the firepower the last few years, but always love the 3-point contest, skills contest, all that stuff's fun. So I'm excited for it. But let's get right into it, man. Game 1, Jazz versus the Warriors. I'm taking the Jazz on the money line. I understand the Warriors are probably the hottest team in basketball right now, but both these teams will be on a back-to-back. The Warriors are playing the Clippers on Wednesday, and the Jazz are playing the Lakers on Wednesday. The difference is the Warriors are going to have to travel after that game against the Clippers, whereas the Jazz will be able to sleep in their own bed, and this game's also being played at elevation. I think that's why the Jazz are so good at home. The Utah is one of the tougher places to play in all sports. We see it in college basketball, college football, everything. Utah is a tough place to play. And look, it's the last game before All-Star break. You know, the Warriors, they have this big game against the Clippers. Now they have to travel to Utah. I could just see them being a little clocked out. It's like, all right, now what? I think the Warriors beat the Clippers, and then I think they come into Utah and lose to the Jazz. Great run for the Warriors, though. For them to end off the first half of the season the way they did, you can never count them out. So that is a team I'm very interested to see how they do in the second half of the season, because in the beginning they looked terrible, and during this run, man, they look like the good old classic Warriors, man. So we'll see, but I do think the Jazz take them on Friday. Next, I'm looking at this matchup between the Portland Trailblazers versus the T-Wolves. I found this line. I thought it was a little too high, but Karl Anthony Towns, his 3-point line set at 2.5 tomorrow. He ain't hitting three threes, guys. I'm going to take his under 2.5 threes for Cat. It's a little bit juiced. I think it's like minus 150, but it's a parlay, so not too bad. He's only hitting this at a 28% clip this season, and he's only hit this in 3 of his last 10 games. You know, the spread for this game, I think it's like, 10.5, 9.5, something like that. I could see Portland getting up pretty big on Portland, or I could see the T-Wolves getting up pretty big on Portland, which means they'll probably start sitting some starters. I could see, the starters sitting pretty early, maybe like mid-4th quarter, early 4th quarter if it's that much of a blowout. But either way, I think this is a good line. I wouldn't take it singular just because the odds are at minus 150. That's a little juiced up. But for a parlay piece, I think a safe play is taking Karl Anthony Towns under 2.5 3-pointers. Last but not least, going to some college basketball. Oh, damn. I just realized. So we have this matchup between Utah versus USC. I'm taking Utah on the money line. I realize we got the Jazz and we got the Utah Utes. We're repping Utah tomorrow, man. So we'll see how that goes. But like I said, Utah versus USC, both these teams have been struggling as of late. I'm taking Utah. USC is basically an auto fade for me at this point. This team is not good. You watch them, they are a bad team. They still get a lot of public money, or like the public bets on them a lot. I expect because it's Bronny. Bronny seems like a great kid. I want him to do well. I'm a big LeBron fan, but he grew up too good. He grew up too good to compete, and that's my opinion. When you watch him, he doesn't take the ball. He catches the ball and he's quick to pass it. I don't know if Bronny has that dog in him. I wish he did, but like I said, USC's on fade mode. They're not good. They're a 9-win team. Utah, they have struggled, but they're a 15-win team. I know win-loss records don't always mean a lot, but a 15-win versus a 19-win, I will take that all day long. It's basically even odds. So give me Utah on the money line. I think this is a good bounce-back spot for them. So let's recap this parlay. First leg, Jazz versus the Warriors. Give me the Jazz on the money line. Next leg, Portland versus Trailblazers versus the T-Wolves. Give me Karl Anthony Towns under 2.5 threes. last but not least, Utah versus USC. Give me Utah on the money line. I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you want to follow my handicap career more closely, you can follow me on Instagram at BrianWinsBets. I'll post my wins and losses there, other free picks, my Pick Dawgz content, and all fun is back into there. So go check that out. But most importantly, subscribe to Pick Dawgz on YouTube because we're just trying to help you guys win some money. I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow.